Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna show you guys a bit of redstone techniques, tips and tricks, because last time we did the traps, which mostly consisted of redstone, and I thought, why not explain to you guys how all the redstone works and why it works that way, so you guys can get creative yourself. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 types of shulker boxes, which as you see, we start off with the very basics and we end up with quite the difficult stuff. So it will be gradually harder. First of all, we're gonna start with the basics. So as you guys all know, I use a resource pack for the signal strength. Redstone torch gives off 15 signal strength. A lever gives off 15 signal strength, etc. I also have smooth redstone because it looks nicer. First of all, normal redstone. You see that the power wears down until it's 15 blocks long, and then it goes to 0. To prevent that, we can just randomly place a repeater down. The repeater will then reset the redstone signal strength to 15 here, and so on. With this you can make a redstone signal indefinitely long. Also some features of a repeater is they can send a signal strength through blocks. So if I do this, this one isn't powered. But if we do this, it is powered. That's just because a repeater can send a signal strength through solid blocks, not through half solid blocks like honey. Honey is the solid block technically. Glass is the solid block technically, so it can send it through that. Honey is the solid block because it can send it through that. A slab is the solid block. What else we have? A door is the solid block. I think iron bars are in the solid block, so it doesn't send it through anything that isn't a solid block. So also not through stairs, because stairs aren't solid blocks. It doesn't matter how you place it, it doesn't send it through it. What repeaters can also do is send a signal strength down here. If I would replace this repeater for normal redstone, now it works because glass is the solid block, honey is the solid block, oak stairs aren't a solid block, so that's why you sometimes see this, because here is a slab, a repeater underneath. So that's the first step. So that was number 1. Number 2 is, I forgot the difference between pistons and sticky pistons. We have here a normal piston. Normal pistons can only push blocks. Doesn't matter how many times I flick this lever, it will only push it. But when I use a sticky piston, it will pull it back in. Now, the same works with a slime block. If I do to this, it doesn't pull in the slime block, despite the slime block being sticky. It doesn't work, but it works with a sticky piston. Now slime blocks can be useful because they can make all kind of blocks travel. For exception are obsidian and bedrock. See? But furthermore, it can pull any block in any direction. So that's how you can advance with that. This is just a very small step 3. Now we also have honey blocks, and the big difference between those is that basically they're the same in essence, but there is one small difference. They can't pull each other. Because if I do this, for example, and this, see, this pushed it because it's also on the bottom. So now when I pull it back, it will only take the block, but the other way around, it pushed it that way. So basically you can make an even hole, but we're not going to do that. Now, let's say I will remove this and flick this. It doesn't take the slime block because honey and slime blocks just can't pull each other. Also with pistons, now it works because the connection is directly on the piston. But now, see, because I placed it here, or destroy this, it won't work because it doesn't automatically snap to the piston. For that to happen, you can either use a repeater or normal redstone. Same goes for this. And now to show this. And for this goes the same. We can make this line infinitely long. And this one as well. And when we do this, it should work, but it doesn't for some reason. Oh, yeah. This one also has a maximum strength of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Oh, guess I learned something new today. The maximum it can go is 12. But with this you can also stack it up and go like this way, but it still is 12. The maximum is 12 any side. So that's the difference between honey and slime. Furthermore, they both have exactly the same use. But one pulls, they don't pull each other. So that was that one. Now we go, this is also very basic, the target block. I think this speaks for itself. When I hit it, it gives off a short signal. When I want to make this signal longer, I increase repeater time. So yeah, I think that speaks for itself. Up next are rails. I forgot to take a minecart. Let's grab another one. So I think everyone has used minecarts before. This is normal rail. It can make turns. You can make those turns go the other way with a redstone signal. So you can switch tracks with this. Same goes with if you want it to go this way. It will always see the one on north as the main. Wait, no. Yeah, it will always take the one facing either north or south as the main main rail, so it won't divert from it. It can also just only go two ways, because if I introduce this one, it won't change again. So that's the use of normal rail. Powered rail can't make turns, but you can use a normal rail for that. But power rail itself doesn't do anything if it's not powered. See, if I power it up now, it goes way quicker. But sometimes you don't just have the room to use redstone torches, or you don't want redstone torches you don't want to use redstone torches. You can use a detector rail. It will detect. See, it will detect it. And the activator rail will throw me out if connected to redstone. It should kick me out at least. Yep. If connected to redstone, it will kick you out. Same with TNT. Oh no. Oh, small sneak peek. This was the last one. The way around. So that now we have one last thing, and that's the lightning rod. If I do slash weather thunder. Oh no, I have a automatic daylight thingy. So now it won't work. Now I can do weather thunder. This lightning rod should be sparked. I can speed it up with a trident. With the enchant channeling. See, it triggers that, but what it also does is if we do this, and have a bunch of activator rail. Trigger the TNT. So the lightning rods itself will always give off redstone. Let's see what the strength of the redstone is. Miss 50. So lightning rods will always give off 15 redstone strength. So that's useful for whatever you want to build. Now we're going to get into the part many people find difficult, which are crap. I think I lost another one. Yep, this one was supposed to be full. This one's coming. So I want to introduce you guys to comparators. A lot of people don't understand how they work. I won't go into it too deeply, but I'll try my best to keep it short. A comparator just does what it says. It compares signal strengths. So if I place in a redstone, it gives off 1 signal strength. A barrel is 1 or 0, filled or empty. So we have pots. We can fill pots. With maximum stack, and it depending on how much is in it. It depending on how full it is, it will give off a certain strength. I will place a small diagram on the screen right now, so you guys know what I'm talking about. So we have that one. If we grab a book, we can also use the new chiseled bookshelf. That one is easy because number 2 gives us a strength of 2. Number 1 gives us a strength of 1, 3 of 3, 4 of 4, 5 of 5, and 6 of 6. But the difference with this is that it doesn't matter if you place or take the book, because now I will take book 3 and it will say or signal 3. If I take book 1, it will do 1, but now I place 1 back, it's still 1. I place 3 back in, it's signal strength 3. Comparator speaks for itself. It compares its signal strength side. So now a strength of 14 comes in, and 15 comes here. 15 is stronger than 14, so that means it won't send it through. If it's lower, then it will send it through. We also have subtract mode if this one is filled. And it does what it says. It subtracts. 14 minus 12 equals 2. So you can use this kind of contraptions if you want stuff to happen in a certain order. So you want this one to be triggered first and then this one. Up next, music discs. Music discs work the same, except they all have a different value. So jukebox, comparator. Let's pick the most creepy one, 11. 11 has a strength of 11. 13, I believe, has a strength of 1. I'm gonna place another picture on the screen right now for you guys, so you can see. The strengths. We're missing some. We're missing this one. Whoa, my Minecraft is laggy all of a sudden. We miss creator. Creator. We have music box creator and we have normal creator. Both give off. No, wait. Music box gives off 11. And normal creator gives us 12. And we're missing precipice. It gives off 13. It sounds a bit like Christmas, not gonna lie. So that speaks for itself. Now, up next, this one is a bit complicated. What you need for this is a let me grab this with it. A lectern and a book. I have written in this book, you don't have to, but this is to make it easier visible. If you have it on page 1, it will the calibrated scope sensor will trigger for any movement in any medium, so land, water, air, whatever. If it's on page 2, it will be landing on any surface. So if you jump from a tall building and water clutch, or if you miss your water clutch and you fall anyways, it will trigger. Number 3 is using an item. So like it says, casting a fishing pole, throwing a snowball, stuff like that, throwing an egg. Number 4 is gliding with an elytra or a unique mob action. Number 5 is dismounting. Number 6 is mounting or interacting, so trading. Number 7 is mobs and player getting damaged. Number 8 is consuming, so either drinking potions or eating food. Number 9 is blocks deactivating, so a door closing, a chest closing, and button unpressing, and a lever flicking back up. Number 10 is the opposite, so blocks activating, so a door opening, chest opening, button pressing, activating a lever, stuff like that. Number 11, changing blocks, so adding food to a campfire, adding books in a chiseled bookshelf, that kind of things. Number 12, non-wool blocks being destroyed. Number 13, non-wool blocks being placed. Any scope sensor, either calibrated or normal, will never trigger wool. Number 14 is mobs and players teleporting or spawning. This can be very useful for spawn killing someone. Wink, wink. And number 15 is mobs and players dying of an explosion specifically. So it will never trigger unless you explode someone. So what we do is this. And we use slot number 8. I can do anything I like. It won't trigger. But the second I take Scott beef or beetroot, then it triggers the calibrated scope sensor. It's easy. You can use a book or just normal redstone signal strength, but you gotta make long trails with that, so I wouldn't recommend that personally. But hey, whatever floats your boat. And last but not least, the crafter. To me personally, this is the most difficult one because it's hard to understand for me as well. First of all, we have the crafter. And let's say we want to craft something easy. So we want to make planks. We want to make planks. I grab a stack. I put it in. I can't grab the planks. All I can do is grab this lever and flick it. Takes a heck of a long time. What you should do then is go, if you're in survival, place there, shift click, and you have it way quicker. Well, firstly, how are we gonna automate this? Comparators, always comparators. If you want to work with a block which can change, this can change because of what's in here, you want to use a comparator. Signal strength of 1. When there is a signal strength of 1, it will send a signal into the comparator to work. Why? Now it keeps on 1. So what we want to do is do this. Because this will send in 1 at a time, and it's empty and then it's full, and it's empty and it's full. So now we have automated this already. Now we want to, for example, craft sticks. As you guys can see, it fills up from left to right, first row, second row, third row. That's stop. It's not very handy if you want to make sticks, because you want for sticks, you want these two to be filled. What you can do is close all these, but be aware. Like I said, the comparator compares stuff inside. It also compares what's filled. Doesn't matter if it's with this. See? 7, 8. 7, 8. 6, 7, 6, 7. It's because 7 slots are filled here. See? So, what we want to do then is we wanted to send out a signal if 9 slots are filled. So 9 slots are filled. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab a repeater, because otherwise your signal dies. Or you can just do it the old-fashioned way, since this is a short signal. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, when 9 is filled, it does what you want. We can make this even, we can use this in multiple ways. So, we have this one. So we have the crafter, which is gonna craft wood planks for us. So when it has a signal strength of 1, it will send out when it has, oh crap, now see what we learned before, it can go through solid blocks, so you can always block it off with a solid block. Now if we fill this, let's see, this is a strength of 7, but it only works with a strength of 9. So see, 9. We can make a chest, but now when we do this, this will fill up with chests, because this one will fill itself up, and this one will fill itself with chests. So I usually, when you're building with redstone and doing things like this, like making it a bit difficult, use wool, concrete, whatever you like. Just use multiple colors so you can follow the signal strengths. So yeah, that's that. This should now be full with sticks. Indeed, this one is done. This one is empty. So yeah, these are actually basically the basics. I mean, we have a lot more. I mean, this maybe the difference between a dispenser and a dropper. A dropper drops and dispenser dispenses. So if I use a water bucket in both of them, this one will drop the water bucket and this one will actually drop the water and grabs it back. On the other hand, this one can grab stuff back. So what else do we have? Daylight sensor speaks for itself. If it's on day mode, it will send a signal if it's day. Night mode, it will send a signal if it's night. The observer and the composter works the same as all the other blocks with the observer. The observer observes how full it is and sends a signal regarding of that. Observers, well, it observes. It gives off a very short signal strength if something is broken. You can actually make a redstone clock with this. Because it signals, because it's so quick, you can make a redstone clock with it. And furthermore, I don't think anything is interesting now to talk about. I mean, everything speaks for itself. So yeah, these are really the redstone basics. And with that, I haven't even I forget what that is. Here, creator item tabs. We have operators. Structure blocks. I'm not gonna tell it this because it's really difficult. Command blocks. I'm not gonna. This I will tell in another video. If you guys like this, I can make another video about command blocks, structure blocks, jigsaw blocks, structure voids, barriers, and the debug stick. So if you guys want a video about that, tell me in the comments, and I might make a new video about this. Well, despite that, if you guys liked the video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.